Hello kids, a very good morning to you. I am Monisha from Bharathidhasanar Matriculation School, Arakkonam. Today I am going to take 5th standard social studies. Okay, today we are going to discuss about the topic prairies. Okay, that is the land of grasslands. Okay, prairies, which means the land of grasslands. Okay, yes children, depending upon the heat zones, which means the sun rays falls on the earth, the 3 heat zones have been classified, right? You know children, that is frigid zone, temperate zone and torrid zone. Okay, so the zone which lies in between the frigid zone and torrid zone is a temperate zone, right? Okay, so the zone which is rising between the frigid zone and torrid zone is known as a temperate zone. So why I am going to explain about the temperate zone means, listen children, the most of the grasslands are grown in temperate zone, which means the most of the grassland areas are found in the temperate zone. Okay, so how it will be the climate in temperate zone? Yes, very good, it is a moderate climate, right? In frigid zone it is a very cold climate, in torrid zone it is very hot climate, in temperate zone is said to be the moderate climate. So in temperate zone it is said to be the moderate climate. So most of the grassland areas are found in the temperate zone. Yes, look at this children. So this map refers to the temperate. This map refers the temperate grasslands, area. Okay, so this map refers the temperate grassland area in the world. So look at this children. So which is a continent here? Is in North America. Okay, in North America they say a grassland as a prairies. Pronounce it prairies. Okay, in South America they say the grassland is pampas. Okay, they say the grassland in terms of pampas. Then Africa, in Africa they gave a name as velds. Okay, they gave a name as velds. Okay, in Europe they gave a name as steppes. In Europe they gave a name as steppes. In Australia, so this is a continent Australia, right? Okay, in Australia they named it as a down. Okay, in Australia they named it as a down. So this is a different names of a grassland which gave by a different countries. Shall we write it now? Yes. Yes, now we first write it. So what is the North America? In North America what is the name they gave? That is, in North America they gave the name as prairies. P-R-A-I-R-I-E-S, prairies. In South America, what is the name they gave? In South America they gave a name as pampas. P-A-M-P-A-S, pampas. Okay, next in Africa, what is the name they gave? In Africa they gave grassland name as velds. Okay, V-E-L-D-S, velds. Okay, next, what is the continent? Next is, that is Europe. In Europe, it means in an Asia continent. In Europe they gave a name as steppes. S-T-E-P-P-E-S, steppes. Okay, the last, in Australia they named it as down. D-O-W-N-S, downs. Okay, so the grasslands are known by different names by different countries. That is, in North America it is named it as a prairies, in South America it is named it as a pampas, in Africa it is named it as a velds, in Europe it is named it as steppes, and last Australia it named it as downs. Okay, so we will see what is meant by a prairies. Okay, so we already said the prairies means a grassland, right? Okay, prairies or vast stretch of land. Okay, prairies or vast stretch of land, L-A-N-D, land, which is located, L-O-C-A-T-E-D, located in the center of, C-E-N-T-R-E, in the center of North America, in the center of North America, or I-C-A. Okay, so prairies is a vast stretch of land or located in the center of the North America. It is maybe a hilly or else a flat land. The land is fully covered with the miles of grassland, and it is very difficult to see a trees here. It is very hardly, okay, it is very hard to see trees here. Okay, so the land is a vast stretch of land is covered with a grassland. It may be a hilly or else a flat surface. Okay, here we see a bison's children. So what is a bison? In Tamil we can say it as a katerimigal, right? Okay, here before the arrival of an European settlers, okay, so the prairies, the grasslands are used for the grazing ground for the bison. Okay, so before the arrival of a European settlers, okay, the prairies land is used for the grazing ground for the bisons. Nowadays, okay, the bisons are killing mercilessly. The bisons are in the condition of extinct. Okay, the bisons are in the extinct condition, which means azhiyakuriya nilamaila irukku. So why? Because they are killing mercilessly. Next we see about the climate. Okay, so we already said the most of the grasslands are located in the temperate zone. So how it will be the climate? Bhunesh, you tell me how it will be the climate in temperate zone? Is good. Okay, so that is moderate climate. Okay, that is a moderate climate, which means neither hot nor very cold. Okay, so due to this climate, the crops are grown very well here. Okay, so during a summer season, it is a very hot. Okay, during a winter season, we have a rainfall as well as a snowfall. Okay, during a summer season, we feel very hot, and during a winter season, we will get a rainfall as well as a snowfall. Okay, the climate is said to be a moderate climate. And next we see the vegetation. Okay, so the vegetation, the crops are grown very well here. The soil is said to be a very fertile. Okay, soil is said to be very fertile. The crops are grown very well here, and the water is we get a plenty of water from the two rivers like the Mississippi River and the Missouri River. Okay, so we get a plenty of water from the Mississippi River and Missouri River. Okay, M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I, Mississippi. Okay, M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Okay, Mississippi River and Missouri River. Okay, M-I-S-S-O-U-R-I. Okay, so we get a plenty of water through Mississippi and the Missouri River. Okay, next we see the occupation. So what is the main occupation of the people? Yes, agriculture is the main occupation of the people. Okay, agriculture is the main occupation of the people. Agriculture is the main occupation of the people. And Do you know children, Prairies is also called as a wheat basket of the world. Prairies is also known as a wheat basket of the world. Why we call it as a wheat basket of the world? Because in Prairies, the wheat production is very high. Okay, so in Prairies, the wheat production is very high. Okay, due to that soil condition as well as a climatic condition. Okay, so the wheat crop is grown very well here. Okay, so the wheat production is very high. They also export the wheat crop to the many countries. Okay, so that the Prairies is also called as a wheat basket of the world. Due to the favorable climatic condition, the wheat crop grown very well here. And okay, so the farmers have done here agriculture in the form of acre. Okay, acre kanakla enna பண்ணுவாங்க பயிர் பண்ணுவாங்க. Okay, then the major crops they grown like wheat, barley, oats, etc. Okay, so here the major occupation we have discussed agriculture, right? Ploughing means that is a air உழுவதுன்னு சொல்லுவோம்ல, that is okay, ploughing. Sowing, okay, and harvesting and threshing. Okay, so sowing is nothing but seeds sow பண்றது. Then harvesting means cutting, right? And threshing means கதிர் அடிக்கிறதுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. It means நம்ம நெல் வந்து தூற்றுவாங்க, பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? That is a threshing. Okay, or everything is done with the help of machines. Okay, so these are all done here with the help of machines. And usually they use it to store a food grain. So we already discussed the wheat production is very high. Okay, so they all used it to store a food grains with the help of silos. Okay, silos it is used to store the food grains. Silos are used to store the food grains. Yes, okay, so the western part of the Prairies is said to be a hilly. Okay, the western part of the Prairies is said to be a hilly, and the soil is not so fertile. Okay, and the soil is not so fertile. Okay, so the western part of the Prairies is hilly and the soil is not so fertile. Okay, அங்க என்ன the soil வந்து fertility ஆ இல்ல. அப்ப நமக்கு எப்படி இருக்கும், crop production வந்து agriculture வந்து அந்த இடத்துல நம்மளால செய்ய முடியாது. Okay, so it has a less fertile. The next topic is the ranches. So now we are hearing a new word, ranches. So what is meant by ranches is that is the large animals or reared on open grasslands, OPEN, open grasslands, LANDS. Okay, so animals are reared on open grasslands or said to be a ranches, which means reared means in Tamil we can say it as a வளர்க்கிறதுன்னு சொல்லுவோம்ல, that is the meaning of reared. Okay, so animals are reared on open grasslands are known as ranches. Okay, because of their milk products or else meat product. Okay, meat காகவும் or else milk product like butter, ghee, அதுக்காகவும் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, அந்த animals வந்து வளர்க்குறாங்க. So that is said to be a ranches. Animals are reared on open grasslands are known as a ranches. His, okay, and here Chicago is an important slaughtering. Okay, so Chicago is an important slaughtering animal. Okay, so what is a slaughtering? Slaughtering word stands for இறைச்சிக்காக நம்ம கொலை பண்றதுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க பத்தியா, that is the meaning for slaughtering. Okay, Chicago is a major place for slaughtering an animal. Okay, and here we see means a big dairy farm are established. Okay, nariya dairy farms irukku, and even milking is also done with the help of the machines only. Look at this picture. Okay, so even milking is also done with the help of the machines only. Here the big dairy farms are established. Okay, big dairy farms have been set up in the Prairies grasslands. Yes, we would came to end of this session. Okay, shall we see a small recap? Then first we discuss about the what is meant by a prairies. Prairies means a grasslands. Okay, so prairies or a grasslands, it is a vast stretch of land which is located in the center of the North America. Okay, then we saw about the climate. So how it will be the climate? In summer days it has a hot climate, in winter it has a snowfall as well as a rainy. Okay, and it means we have a moderate climate. Then the Prairies is also known as a wheat basket of the world. Why? Because of the favorable climatic condition, the crops grown very well here. Okay, so we call it as a Prairies is wheat basket of the world, and they are everything. The agriculture is done with the help of the machines like threshing, harvesting, sowing, and ploughing. Okay, these everything are done with the help of the machines only. Okay. I hope children you all enjoy this session. Okay, for further information we have attached the study material, question bank and self assessment, and do the self assessment and check it out how much you have understood the concept. Thank you children. Bye bye.